Hello everyone, I'm recording this in the bathroom because my room is right by the main road. It's way too noisy to record everything. The bathroom is echoey but quiet, so what can you do? As you can see from the title, I have been rejected from a job. Yay! I got shortlisted for like a really big company. It was a really great opportunity and I didn't get through the next stage. This isn't the first time I've been rejected from a job. I have been rejected from a lot. I'm more upset about this one because I came close to it and then I didn't get it. And this video is not to like drag the company or anything like that. Like I still have a lot of love for the company. I would still like to work for them someday, just maybe with a different opportunity. It just kind of sucks because like I got to see the company, got to see the offices, meet loads of people during my interview, and it was just such a nice environment, and I'm not going to be part of that. I'm making this video really for me on bad days, for anyone else out there as well who has been in my position or will be when they don't get the job they really want or just don't get the opportunity they really want. Because what happened, this was 2 days ago now, as soon as I got the email saying I didn't get through, lots of negative thoughts just came in straight away, just thinking stuff like I didn't deserve it, I didn't work hard enough, I messed up, I failed, I won't get anything, etc, etc, etc. In the past, all the way up till I was 19, every time I messed up on something, it was the worst thing ever, and I took it very heavily upon myself. I was a failure. This was just evidence that I was not a good person. I was cursed, I had bad luck. Of course, this thing would screw up. Why did I think it would go well? Just over time and with some help, I've learned to not really fill myself with self-hatred and sort of wish to punish myself every time I messed up, because it's pretty much how I was brought up. And there's a stereotype of the Asian parents where you can never get a B because anything that isn't perfection is a failure, and we joke about it, but there is some truth to that, and we joke about it because it helps us deal with it. But the technique of punishing yourself and making yourself feel bad every time you do something wrong in a way to make you never mess up ever again, that doesn't work. You're gonna mess up, it's part of life. And punish yourself, you think it'll make you work harder, and in a way it kind of does, but ultimately it's very self-destructive, and it's better to just feel bad about it and move on. What can you do now and be kind to yourself? So as I said before, lots of thoughts came to my head, and a way I've learned to deal with them is to sort of write down a thought and then write down a response to it. And I wrote these down on my laptop, and I'm just gonna read them out to you as an example of how you could work through your thoughts if you have similar thoughts to me. So I thought, I'm not good enough for anything, and that's false, because I obviously am. Getting shortlisted for that job was huge, and it is huge. There weren't a lot of people who were shortlisted, so that was fantastic, and that is evidence that I am good enough. Just didn't get through the next stage because I didn't do well in the interview, but I was definitely good enough and I deserved to be in that room. And before I thought I didn't deserve to get the role, I didn't deserve to get shortlisted in the first place, that was all a massive mistake. And no. I did deserve to get shortlisted, and I did deserve to get the role. I just didn't get it. I did deserve to get it because I have been working hard for years and years and years and years and building up my portfolio. It's constantly growing, my skill set's always growing, my CV is solid, and I'm not lazy or stupid, so just be kind to yourself. I'm not making this video to brag, by the way. It's just important to empower yourself, remind yourself you're not stupid and worthless. So what I'm doing, try and do it for yourself and be confident in yourself. The thought I had when I got rejected was, this is going to happen again and again and again, so why bother? And my response was, yeah, it is going to happen again. You are going to get rejected again, because that's what applying for jobs entails. Every time I get rejected, I'm going to learn from it and get better, and I'm going to improve, and I'm going to get stronger and better. It was the perfect opportunity and I just let it go. And that's not true because it was a perfect opportunity, but there is more. I can get it. I just need to like reach out and get it and just go for it and not let this hold me back. I felt like I didn't work hard enough for it, which is false. I did work hard for it, just maybe not correctly. In hindsight, what I should have done was not just research the company and what they did. I didn't end up knowing a lot about it. I knew who the CEOs were. What I should have done was research the market more. That would put me at a much better advantage. I just have to learn from that and take that in and go ahead. However, I did do my research. I prepared for the interview, even though they told us don't prepare for it. I prepared for it. I even made like a little portfolio to bring with me, just in case. It was completely unnecessary, but I made it like just in case. I've also just been thinking I failed, I messed up, what did I do wrong, and so on. And if we're like judging this whole situation by you get a job, you succeed. You didn't get it, you failed. And yeah, I failed. But like you have to like gain from your losses, and it's just part of life, really. Like my friends, to cheer me up, sent me like a link to this Oprah speech, and it's very, very like cliche to look to Oprah for advice and stuff, but like there is a reason why she's used so much. It's because she's a fantastic speaker. And yeah, she says, I'm like, your life is bigger than one experience, which is very, very true. Like this rejection is just one step. I'm not a failure overall. I did feel upset about it. I'm still a little bit upset about it, to be honest. But that's okay because I feel upset about it because it mattered, because I really wanted it, because I had drive and passion for it. But now I have to like move on from it and take the next step. I've also been thinking like all the nice things they said to us, because they had like a speech beforehand and then we called into interviews one by one. All the nice things they said about us, about being like us being talented and smart and deserving to be in this room and things like that. I just felt like, oh, everything they told us was a lie then. I am not talented. I'm not anything of those nice things they said. And it was not a lie. I am talented, I am smart, I am hardworking. I did deserve to be in that room. I did deserve to be surrounded by all these like brilliant, talented people. And well, not so much like I was surrounded by them, I was one of them. And I still am, we still are, we're just in different locations across the UK now. So I am okay. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. And when I first got the news that I didn't get the job was to just like close everything down, don't talk to anyone, don't tell anyone about this, don't reach out for anyone. But like I've done that in the past and that doesn't help. That doesn't help anyone, and you're gonna have to tell some people ultimately. So I did. I reached out to some close friends. They were very, very nice, very encouraging, and they just helped me put things into perspective and just assured me it's okay. The interview day itself was really fantastic, surprisingly, because they invited all of us and we all sort of like chatted. When we finished our interviews, we just came out and like talked to everyone, and we met so many great people. I'm in like a WhatsApp group now with a bunch of them. Like that group of girls have been so wonderful. But like before we got our results, we were just like, good luck everyone, no matter what happens, you know, we're going to support each other, share opportunities, definitely up. And they all got through, not me. But they've just been like still so supportive, very genuinely supportive. Like, you know, we're a group of brilliant people and we're gonna stick together and help each other and be a support network for each other, which is really, really wonderful to hear, especially like people have got your back and it's okay. So a shout out to Kuchenga, Bengono and Amelia for being so, so lovely. I'm so glad I met you. Even though the interview didn't go as great for me, I got to meet you, I got to meet a whole bunch of other people, and that's made this whole experience worth it. So to wrap up this video, this isn't my first rejection. This is the first rejection that's stung the most, but I'm just going to have to learn from it, grow from it, be empowered by it, and move ahead. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you.